The fifth reason I want to talk about for why you might consider hiring an outfitter will be comfort level. Everyone has a different comfort level that they want to experience during their hunt. Hiring an outfitter can do so many things for your comfort level when it comes to mindset. For example, if you have, let's say you hire an outfitter to do a lodge hunt, such as myself, you get to get up in the morning, have a nice breakfast, go out, do your hunt for the day, come back in the afternoon, have a nice warm meal waiting on you, already cooked for you, have a nice warm shower, relax, watch some TV. That might be your style of hunting. So going out and just sleeping on the ground, packing all your stuff in on your back, that might not be you. So you might consider a lodge hunt. Or if you do want a wilderness experience, whether it's a fully guided, semi-guided, or drop camp hunt, having those big canvas wall tents that we set up in the wilderness can be a huge benefit. It's amazing, even as a guide, what it can do for your mindset when you come back to the tent at the end of the day after a hard hunt, and you can get that wood burning stove going. If it's a fully guided hunt, there's a nice warm meal waiting on you. If it's a drop camp, you at least have the equipment to cook a nice meal. You don't have to eat MREs. You don't have to eat peanut butter and jelly for dinner. I mean, you can actually eat a real meal: steak, potatoes, green beans, whatever it may be that you enjoy. And that's huge for your stamina, for your mental mindset when it comes to your positivity, which can make your hunt more successful. So if you have the right comfort level, then you're more than likely going to stay at it longer. You know, some guys come out, they do a do-it-yourself hunt, they're sleeping on the ground. I watched these guys, I was blown away. I ran upon them, they were packed in just on their back, packed all their stuff in. They slept by the creek. The only thing they had for their tent was a big tarp that they had tied up to trees, and they're just basically sleeping under open sky other than the tarp over top of them. That's not my idea of comfort. And they didn't look like they were having that great of a time. To their benefit, they were probably in their early 20s, so they were okay with roughing it more than some older guys might be. But if you're like me, you're getting a little bit older, you just kind of like to have a cot to sleep on instead of sleeping on the hard ground, or you'd like to have a tent over you in case it rains every day. This past year, in muzzleloader season, it rained every single day for 5 or 6 days straight. If you were one of those guys that are just kept out under a tarp, you're going to be miserable. That's not the comfort level that most guys want. So hiring an outfitter can really raise the comfort level, and you know, it just, for the money, it's well worth it, I think. Not just because I'm an outfitter, but as a hunter, if I stopped outfitting today and I wanted to do a western elk hunt, and I lived, you know, say I lived in the southeast or just a state or two away, I would hire an outfitter for the very least, probably a drop camp. Just because I love having that wall tent set up for me. I love having my gear packed in. I like to know when I kill an animal that I'm going to have someone come in and pack that animal out. I don't have to carry it on my back, which I have done. And it's not fun, honestly. If you have to carry it for miles up and down the mountains, it's just not all that fun. Now, it's doable, but at this point in my life, I would hire an outfitter for a drop camp or even a fully guided hunt, depending on the situation. I just really think the comfort level helps my mental outlook on the hunt, and it helps me continue driving every day, continue going after that animal instead of giving up after a few days because I'm soaking wet, all my gear's wet. I'm so tired that I can't hardly walk anymore because I had to carry a bunch of gear in, or I had to carry my buddy's elk out, and now I have to fill my tag. So comfort level is huge. Consider that the next time you're planning your next western hunt. Consider hiring an outfitter for that reason as well.